Now we're heading down to Temecula, California to visit my friends Les and Dory and Lynn Kogel over at their Briar Winery. And his wife Dorian's a perfect tour guide for this enchanting place. So join us as we taste the enchantment.
This happens to be one of the largest and oldest olive trees, definitely in Temecula, possibly in Riverside County. It is a producing mission olive tree and a specimen tree that we have highlighted by a little sleeping gnome who had a little too much wine at the Briar Rose.
Six times a day, you do what's called punching the cake. And so I'm going to just shove that down. And what this does, this allows the berries to get mixed back in so the yeast have more to eat. And it also, the more you move it, the less chance of bacteria you're going to get, such as VA, which is a volatile acidity that might hurt the wine. So in doing it this way, you can see exactly what's going on. I can see the yeast still working.
Right.
And I'll do this for 7 weeks.
6 times a day.
6 times a day. You can kind of see that purple starting to come out. See that? When this is done, all these berries will drop and a beautiful purple color will come out. That tells me I'm ready. I don't necessarily go by the amount of sugar that's left in the wine, but I go by the color.
Upon arrival at the Briar Rose, this is where our guests begin their wine experience. They're personally welcomed into our reception area where they're introduced to our wine tasting menus. We have beautiful hand-painted murals on the wall with our crest, our Briar Rose crest.
One of the unique things about this tasting room is Les also pays homage to his son Larry, where he proudly displays a lot of his son's older motocross bikes. You know, your wines are known for what they are, which are the best of the best. That's not luck. That's knowing what you're doing and believing in what you're doing and doing. Punching the cake 6 times a day for 7 weeks.
Then you are welcomed into our enchanted tasting room where you are seated and you begin your wine experience. As you can see, we are so proud to display Les's award-winning wines, incredible wines, and the medals that he's garnered just in the last 2 years since we've been entering international wine competitions at the ultra-premium level.
We accompanied our great wines today with some amazing new products I haven't tried. One was the signature salmon, which is an apricot brandy infused salmon. And then what really knocked my socks off was this bourbon infused oak smoked cream cheese. Who thought you could do this to cream cheese? The first wine we tried was the Fumé Blanc. And Fumé actually translated means fumed or smoked. In this wine, you pick up the glass, you could hardly see the light through it. It was jet black and dense. A lot of white pepper and spice working through it, but blackberries, clove, and plum. This was fantastic. Then I was lucky enough, we went right to the barrels for this wine. We tried his 03 Cabernet Sauvignon, and rumor has it this stuff goes for well over 300 bucks a bottle, and I can see why. That's a treat. I was so excited to try this next item. I call it a wine beer, but it's really a wine lager.
How we got the name Talking Frog is that if you know the story of Briar Rose, as the queen went to the pond, this talking frog told her she was going to have a baby. The baby's name was going to be Briar Rose. So, that is the talking frog to Briar Rose.
Perfect.
And it says up here, you have to kiss a lot of frogs before you meet a prince.
There you go.
So, here we go. Talking frog.
Now this, it took you about, what, 2 years from first thought to hitting the market?
Yes, to develop it. Talking Frog is 100% Viognier.
Not the Wagner, I used to say. Viognier.
Viognier. 100%. And it's just the way it's made.
Talking Frog.
And there you have it.
Once again, thank you very much for having us out.
And people wonder, how can you keep wine in barrels so long? Takes a lot of work, but you can do it.